Alright, next thing for my geometry students is complementary and supplementary angles. So, what is a complementary angle? Now, I don't know why it's called this, but for some reason, complementary angles are any set of angles that add to 90 degrees. So anytime you think complementary means to add 90 degrees. Well, let's say that I want the complement of the following angles. So in reality, what I'm asking here when I ask for the complement is I'm asking for what can I add to the angle to make it 90 degrees. The answer here, so for number 1, would be 15 because 90 minus 75 equals 15 degrees. So the complement of 75 is 15 degrees. Okay. Same thing for number 2. If I want the complement of 34, then I'm going to do 90 minus 34, and that's going to give me 56. So the complement of 90 is 56 degrees. Now, for some reason, where I work, they like to give these weird angles out, and honestly, the answers are actually pretty simple. They just don't seem that simple when you do it. So it asks you for the complement of 3x plus 5 degrees. So in reality, the complement to that is just 90 minus 3x plus 5. Because without context to x, you really can't do anything. Now, I mean, theoretically, I guess you could do distributive property and figure that out a little bit differently. But honestly, it's the exact same thing, and the answer works out to be the exact same one anyway. So we would do the same thing here and say 90 minus 7x minus 2. Okay, so now what about this? So it says that they are complementary. Now, it doesn't have to always say they're complementary, but automatically if it does, it means they have to add to 90. But what happens if it doesn't say they're complementary? Well, I still can see if something adds up to 90 because this little guy right here, the square in the corner always means 90 degrees. So, I know if I see that square, then all 3 of these angles are equal to 90. And I do the same thing that I've been doing with angle addition and segment addition. I just add all the x's together and add all the numbers together. So let's see, 2x, 5x, 3x. So that makes 10x. 3, 11, 6. So that makes 20. So I'm going to do minus 20. I get 70 divided by 10. I get x equals 7. So now I know that x equals 7, and now I'm going to go back again and substitute that 7 in to figure out what is my measure of angle. So 2 times 7 plus 3, that gives me 14 plus 3, which is 17. 5 times 7 plus 11. 35. 35 plus 11 is 46. And then 3 times 7 plus 6. 7, 14, 21. So 27. And again, I could add this all up just to double check to count to be 90. 17 plus 27 comes out to be 44. 44 plus 46 is 90. So that means that I did this right. Okay, well, that's just the complement part. What about the supplement part? Well, most of my students can pretty much guess where this is going because they know about 90-degree right angles and they know about straight angles. So, complementary means 90. Supplementary angles means angles that add to 180. So this can be any set as well. It doesn't have to be 2. It could be 2, 3, 5, 8, 12 angles, all of which would add up to be 180. That would mean they're supplementary. Now, we have this kind of weaker definition of linear pair. What this is a pair of angles that form a straight line. They're a linear pair, a pair that would add up to be a line. So what we're going to see here is that a linear pair is supplementary angles. So we can draw a conclusion that all supplementary angles form a straight line. Okay. So where does that leave us with this? Well, what is the supplement of my angles here? Well, the supplement of my angles is this. I'm going to do, once again, supplement, like complement. Complement means add up to 90. Supplement means add up to 180. To get the supplement, I'm just going to find out what I'm going to add to 67 to make it 180. And that's as simple as just saying, well, what's 180 minus 67? Well, let's see, 3. And then it would be 113. So 113 plus 67, that gives you 180. The supplement of 67 is 113. Okay. Same thing over here. I would just do 180 minus 34. So let's see, 6, 146. So again, the supplement is 146. It's what would add to 34 to be 180. And once again, just like on the other side, when you get these weird ones, all you're going to do is do 180 minus 5x plus 4 and 180 minus 3x minus 12. Okay, then we get down to this guy here. And once again, it tells you that they're supplementary. But we just learned a few seconds ago, all supplementary angles have to form a straight line. So if you ever see the situation where it's forming a straight line, and here's your straight line right here, so all the angles together form that straight line, then it's automatically supplementary even if it doesn't say it is. So I'm going to take all of these and I'm going to add these together. And I'm going to make 180. Okay, so let's see. 5x, 10x, 2x, 3x. So 15x, 17x, 20x. And then 2, 6, 10, minus 8. So let's see, 2 and 6 make 8, which I can then subtract to cancel it out, and then I would get plus 10 equals 180. Subtract 10, and yeah, this one's going to come out to be a decimal too, but it's not a bad decimal. I'm going to divide by 20, and I'm going to get x equals 8.5. Okay, so once again, to find the measure of the angles, I'm going to go ahead and put everything back into the equation. So we're going to get a 5 times 8.5 plus 2, 10 times 8.5 plus 6, 2 times 8.5 plus 10, and 3 times 8.5 minus 8. So let's see, 5 times 8.5, so that's 40 and 2.5, so 42.5 plus 2 is 44.5 degrees. 10 times 8.5 is 85, plus 6 is 91. And they're not all drawn on the scale, or probably none of them are. But 2 times 8 is 16, and 2 times 0.5 is 1, so that's 17. And then plus 10 would be 27. And then 3 times 8 is 24, 3 times 0.5 is 1.5, so that's 25.5 minus 8 would be 17.5. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check that one. I don't know why that one's making me feel kind of weird about it, but I'm going to check it anyway. 3 times 8.5 minus 8. Yeah, nope, that's right, 17.5. Again, if you add all those up, they should add up to 180.